moment of silence because of pictures on point. I go into that eternal state of I change my mind. What we want will haunt us later. A paranormal presence is the essence of greater things to come. I see bisexual acts of confusion strung out, just the mini blinds block out the columns. I come to the realization that females want someone tall, dark, and a handful of problems. They like a drama mini-series, still I continue to call them under grown-up decisions. Like A Proc said, if I was a female, I'd be looking for me. Made a cardboard color by bed, labor of love, maybe dress clean cut. Open this isn't the place that she's a slut, I don't give a fuck attitude. You see, there's a thin line between a ladies man and a player. And while you're waiting all of these tips behind, I'm laid back, hesitant of the performance of the human race. Because it's not good, it's lackluster. This relationship consists of love or lust. I change my mind again, surreal imperfections. I change my mind again and again and again and again and again. Age of consent varies, which in turn carries a disease to the finish line in the interior marathon. Liposuction, function to run, jump over palace bars with make-believe hearts and my friends out yonder. Man in the beats and on the speaker, I'm applying your present conditions. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you forget. What doesn't kill you makes you lose respect. What doesn't kill you takes your hard-earned money. What doesn't kill you will later. But what doesn't kill you? I stopped who I was when I saw the reflection of my face without a mirror and altered my metronome. Corazon pulse again, brainstem alignment to burn the midnight oil and see the horizon closing. Is hip-hop supposed to be a model with all this posing? Endorsing carbonated drinks and a chew product that freshens your breath and makes you hungry in a matter of minutes. How does the saliva taste at the steak aqueduct? We've created and outdone the boundaries to sit, remorse and eat all sorts of delicacies. Stitch up the open wounds, bandage the hands and feet, blindfold over your eyes. Imperfections living, tired of you being active sexually instead of relatively. Another spring break disease to emulate the pimp that you wish you were. Perpendicular persona, this event has now occurred. Solder the right pieces together and went through the rock hard beliefs in the shape of contentment. God's henchmen are here to perpetuate our perception of fear. His disciples are child molesters and perverts, which leads to think that cardinals must be vultures, or vultures in cardinal costumes. I believe in a higher power, but there's just too many already here. And to think that one is actually the savior, and to think. Church is like Mexico. You can't drink the water, pay off the authorities, and don't let your child wander. Another confession booth built to gain your honor. Several feet from the riverbed, witnessing the washing of pedophiles into the ocean, form an alliance with the Sun, Mercury, and Pluto in early April. Instead of just skip the commercials. Stars don't like you wishing when they fall. Several feet from the riverbed, witnessing the washing of pedophiles into the ocean, form an alliance with the Sun, Mercury, and Pluto in early April. Instead of just skip the commercials. Stars don't like you wishing when they fall. Stars don't like you wishing when they fall. Taking long showers because of the dirt I've done during the day, leaving poems in your mailbox and a tape of how I felt. Flat down the street from the greatest show since birth. I prefer independence instead of the corporates. Let's peel then go bananas before we bruise. Listening to instruments, singing the blues in coffee shops, but don't spend much time in Starbucks, cause there's Starbucks being spent. My educator with the Bill Nye video and a classroom contact high from the guys in the back burning. Freestyling during lunch but get broken up by security guards. The purity of heart's hard to decode in this institution. I was an athlete who didn't like Johnson, a student who thought and taught myself in a city of spoiled out robots. I like you too, but I expect you to meet me halfway.